Hello, I'm Dr. John White, Chief Medical Officer at WebMD, and welcome to Coronavirus in Context. Our topic today is pets and coronavirus, and I'm joined by Dr. Courtney Campbell, a board-certified veterinary surgeon based in Ventura, California. Dr. Campbell, thanks for joining us today.
It's great to be with you, John. Thank you so much for bringing this topic to the forefront of everybody's minds. I've been getting tons of questions about it, so I applaud you for talking about it.
Now you have a guest with you, so
yes, I've got Pinto here. He is, he always wants to join the conversation, but I think he'll let me speak at least today.
All right, well, great. Well, let's start off with, can pets get coronavirus?
Listen, these two dogs in Hong Kong that tested a week positive really started off a firestorm about whether pets are important in the conversation regarding coronavirus. Particularly, the primary concern was, can pets get coronavirus? And the answer at this point is, so far, we have no evidence to point to that they can transmit coronavirus or COVID-19 or that they can get sick from COVID-19. However, there's a couple of caveats. Those two dogs, one of them was a 17-year-old Pomeranian who tested a week positive on PCR, which PCR can pick up, as you know, just fragments of DNA, fragments of RNA, and it can amplify those. And they thought initially that it was a contaminant. Maybe the dog essentially sniffed a little bit of the virus, or it was contaminated on his nose or in the oropharynx. But sequential PCRs actually showed a positive. Now, they did a serology test, and that came up negative. And that's not uncommon for a 17-year-old Pomeranian with other multiple comorbidities to not mount a very robust immune response from coronavirus. So that was interesting. But then a young German Shepherd actually tested positive as well. So I do expect that there will be further testing regarding that coming up. So I think as far as, are dogs epidemiologically important in terms of coronavirus? Are they a dead-end host? Can they amplify the virus? Those are questions that I still think we need to answer. But as of yet, there's no evidence that people can pick up coronavirus from their pets, or that pets can become sick with it or transmit it to people.
So if you have elderly parents and they're around your dog, that's okay?
Well, yes, kind of. I would say, number one, they should be sort of sheltering in place, practicing physical distancing, and trying to get away from the social distancing, because I think we all should still be social. But I was talking to a young lady the other day who said that she saw a dog on her hike, and she went up to that dog, didn't know him, and just started petting. And that other lady who was coming with the dog said, "Hey, what are you doing?" And she said, I realized I made a mistake. And here's the mistake that she was referencing. Is it possible for pets to serve as fomites for this disease? Meaning, if you were to sneeze on your dog, or their nasal droplets or aerosols that land on your dog, or on the collar, on the leash, or on the harness, could they serve to transmit coronavirus? Well, we know the physical inanimate objects like the leash, collar, and harness, they potentially could. So we need to be really cognizant of that and pay attention. But as far as the fur, well, that's interesting because it's very porous, and maybe the